Our head of programming, David Newman, who in very many ways has become a mentor to us, he used to say, and I love this, the high road is wide open, the low road is crowded. Because we were the last independent cable network in a world of media conglomerates, I think it freed us to seek exceptionality in a way that others, perhaps governed by the bottom line, couldn't do it. You know, we could start from scratch, and therefore that allowed for a space of elevating the conversation. I also think people were hungry for that. I think reality television has fried some people's brains, and I think people were ready for something of more significance, for a real conversation about this global enterprise. It's very progressive. People that really are socially conscientious about things that matter to them. You get a lot of green, eco, sort of renewable energy type of content, people exploring these things. A lot of stuff on politics, unique perspectives on politics around the world, a lot of stuff from the Middle East. I remember a piece of content, for example, that, you know, one of the very first pieces of contents that ever aired on Current was this piece about underground party scene in Tehran, in Iran, where this filmmaker, Yasmin Vasugian, showcased how kids have to party in secret, hiding from the religious police, because it's very much a theocracy. So it's kind of like the religious values are enforced onto people. So you can't drink, you can't party, you can't really. So it has to be done in hiding. And so here's something that you don't really hear about in CNN, where you're talking about all these crazy, you know, the possibility of nuclear proliferation there and this and that. But here you're seeing like regular kids just trying to have a good time and being forced to do it underground. I think it reaches people in that demographic here in the States. I think also seeing the election of Obama, I think you've seen a generation of people that are empowered and feel empowered and want to have a say in the world. And I think that has risen up from the ashes of crap that has been a lot of television recently. We try to cover the world of young adults, you know, in their voice and from their point of view. We try to do so in a bold and irreverent fashion. We don't dumb things down for our audience. In fact, even the stuff that is hilarious on the network is highly intelligent. We have an animated series called Super News, which kind of mocks pop culture in a brilliant fashion. We have a show that's sort of a comic indictment of the media called Infomania, which also is very clever. I mean, I think that you can appeal to mass consciousness and pop culture. I mean, it doesn't always have to be highbrow subject matter, but it can be tackled even if it's lowbrow subject matter or mainstream subject matter. We did an hour, a secular hour exploration of religion and spirituality. You know, if you saw the recent cover of Newsweek, it was at the end of Christian America, as far as its influence on politics in many ways, which I think is a very good thing. I think religion has no place in politics. And so we did an exploration of the way that some people in different religious communities are trying to reach out to the larger and larger groups that are no longer identifying themselves with any religion. Me and Max always like to have a spirited intellectual discussion if possible, but do so in a way that is fun and natural and real and is the same that we would be having if we were having a cocktail at the bar. This is just like who we are.